So, I picked up a bunch of stuff today. So the disclaimer. I was not given this product for the purpose of conducting a review. So with that, my opinion will remain honest, truthful, and accurate. To sum all that up, as far as the Griffin RTA goes, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. Here we go. So we should start out with the vape, I think. 0.2 ohms, 55 watts, Vapor Shark. I've got my new juice, Canelli. And it's a cinnamon roll stuffed with cheesecake, launching March 1st. Be out on the lookout. And I've got the airflow open about 70%. I've been a little quiet because everybody's asleep. So let's take a pull at 55 watts and see what we got. That was a mighty fucking good draw. Let's do another one. Another mighty good draw. You'll see a trend forming here. I'm proving a point. We're going to take another draw. Flavor is amazing. Flavor is absolutely top notch. I was at Cloud 9 Vapor today. Took some juice down to my friend Taylor, who runs that shop. And while I was there, I picked up 2 Griffins. I picked up... Why did I focus? No. I picked up 2 Griffins, one for me, one for Adam Miller. I also picked up a Noisy Cricket, which is amazing. I also picked up a new MGNT tank. I also picked up a Goblin Mini. And I picked up the new Rafael UL Rafael tank. So the first one I'll do is the Griffin. I love this tank. Adam and I were both fucking with it earlier, trying to figure out how to wick it, or figure out, just from our own, we know what we're doings, and we were doing it wrong. It absolutely was a total fucking disaster. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the right way. This is some basic coil building stuff here, so there's no reason to take this all the way up close. But I will go to right here. What I did wrong is there is a ring right here. This ring will screw off. There is absolutely no purpose to screwing this ring off. It's a basic velocity style deck, 2-post deck, stacked set of holes at the top, set of holes at the bottom, 2 coils, one on each side. But what we were doing is we were actually trying to put wick in these channels. You literally, if you see that, you literally just want that wick, not even stuffed. You literally just want that wick to touch the top of that channel. If you push the wick down in the channel, you will get dry hits, you will not get capillary action, you will not get bubbles coming up in your tank. Like I said, you literally want it just touching it. Not stuffed in it, not poked in it, just touching it. Other than that, let's go into a couple of features. So you actually can take this tank off and service the coil without having to take your juice out. I love that feature. Down here, come on light. Come back light. Okay. Down here, there are 4 juice channels. And once you have it closed all the way, you can simply rotate the top, not the actual top cap, rotating with the body. You line up the holes with those channels, and once you have lined up the holes with those channels, you decide if you want less juice or more juice. I leave mine wide open, and that's it. Top fill, pretty damn simple. Screw the top off, fill that bitch up, go to vaping. Now, this is not a VCMT. It's not going to perform like a VCMT. But I don't think this was made for the same type of vapor that would vape the VCMT. The flavor on this, I will say, is better than the VCMT. The cloud is not as substantial, of course. But the vape is absolutely phenomenal. It's about a $45 tank. And this tank is so easy to build and so easy to wick. I almost think it's silly to buy a pre-built coil tank with something like this on the market. It is that easy to build. It is that easy to wick. I mean, it literally is roll 2 coils, stick them in, clip the wicks, make sure they're touching the top of the hole where the juice channels are, soak it up, cap it up, fill it up, and vape it. Man, I have to give it to Taylor down at Cloud9, because last night when we was doing our podcast, she said that as far as accessibility, this was probably the best tank on the market. Earlier today, I was a raving lunatic about it. I thought, oh, this is the biggest piece of shit in the fucking world. And I actually played around with it, and I learned how to properly wick it. And I would say it's definitely better in performance to a crown tank. It's definitely better in performance to like a Kanger sub tank. It's definitely better in performance than a TFE4. It does not have the open draw like the TFE4. It's actually got the draw of the crown tank. The Rafael has a little bit bigger draw, so it's a draw similar to the Rafael. Man, I mean, this is the tank to be right here. If you're not looking for kind of high-end typey stuff, this little $45 tank is, like I said, it is so easy to build, it's so easy to fill, it is almost silly simple. Anybody, I honestly believe anybody could build this tank and get a great vape. Now, 55 watts, 60 watts is the high end of this. That's the size of the juice channels. And the size of the coil. I mean, right now I've got a 6-wrap, 2.5 millimeter drill bit. What kind of wire is this? I've got the UD wire 32/26 in here, dual 6-wrap, and it was a tight fit with a 2.5 millimeter. A 7-wrap would not go. So, other than spending a little bit of extra time trying to make sure I could get the Claptons in there, this was the easiest building tank I've ever done once I learned how to properly wick it. And that's really pretty well all I could say about it. It's what I really, about all I could say. I'm going to buy a stainless steel one because I have a lot of things that I want to be able to vape at lower wattage. And this produces an amazing vape at sub 60 watts. An amazing vape at sub 60 watts. So, one more pull off that. By the way, I did start a new Facebook group, or not group, Facebook page for Buddha Blue Vaping. Right now, I'm running a contest. It's basically all you've got to do is like the page, share the contest post, leave a comment. One lucky winner is going to win a 250 ml bottle of juice, either Sanity, a butter cake, or our new one. I'm sorry, I'm still having trouble with the name. Canelli. So Sanity, Canelli, or butter cake. One person will win a 250 ml bottle, and 10 people at random will be chosen to win a 30 ml bottle. User's choice on the juice and the nick. So give it a look-see. I'll put a link down to it in the description if it'll let me. If not, just head over to my Facebook page and look it up. You'll see the post there. And go over to Buddha Blue Vaping and join the contest. Jump in and hopefully get some free juice. Help me get the word out. This is Jamie J.C. West. This is what I got. One more vape. God damn, this thing performs great. And that's it, guys. We'll see you again next time.